since this car uses an electric motor and an engine, so gives you a smooth driving. It runs on one engine, either a petrol or... Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we will be checking on the big difference in between the normal car and the hybrid car, and we are going to check on the differences in terms of the performance, in terms of the economy, and in terms of the maintenance of these both cars. And at the end of the video, you'll be able to tell which car would you buy. Is it a hybrid or a non-hybrid car? So watch this video till the end and you will learn a lot. Don't forget to press on the subscription button, and all will be fine. So first and foremost, let me start with a normal car. The normal car always runs on one engine, either a petrol or a diesel engine. Okay, so that the fuel which is burned inside the engine, it's the one it supplies the energy for the four wheels to move. Okay, you understand that? And the normal car uses more fuel on traffic. And the advantages of this car, it's simple and easy to maintain, and there's no complications in it. It's direct. Okay, when we come to the hybrid version of it, the hybrid version uses an engine and an engine plus an electric motor. Okay, so the engine normally charges the electric motor, and the electric motor, it's the one which supplies the energy in the four wheels. Okay, and when you the moment you press on the brakes, this car, it does what we call the regeneration. Regeneration, it's recharging the battery. So you're not this battery, it's not, you cannot charge, so it's going to charge itself. And apart from that, this car uses the electric motor is being used when you're driving around towns and around traffic, so it consumes less fuel. And on the hybrid, whenever you accelerate harder, that's where the petrols come in. Okay, that is on the hybrid version. So let's come into the economy. Which car is more economic than the other? Let me start with the normal car. The normal car, since it runs on one engine, it runs on one engine 100%. So that means it uses the fuel all the time. Okay, it uses the fuel all the time. Regardless, whenever you are driving around on traffic, it is going to consume more. When we compare this to the hybrid version, the hybrid consumes less whenever you're driving on traffic or on low speeds. So, cause the electric motor, it's the one which is going to supply the power into the four wheels. So it's not going to use the petrol. The engine, it's not going to use the engine unless you accelerate harder. That's where the engine will come in. And whenever the engine is being used, that is the fuel you are being using, the petrol you are being using. Okay, and also another thing, whenever you are driving on highways, the hybrid car, it's going to save 30 to 50% of your fuel. That is like regardless you're driving on highway or on all traffics, it's going to save your fuel because it has a combination of the electric motor and the engine. And also the normal car, for the normal car, whenever you're driving on long distance, the engine is going to respond simply. And this car, it's very good for long distance driving. Okay, and when we come to the hybrid version, since this car uses an electric motor and an engine, so gives you a smooth driving. Whenever you accelerate, it responds smoothly. Okay, so that's all on the hybrid version. And this car, it reduces on emission since it uses an electric motor and an engine. So in terms of emission and the noise pollution, it's going to reduce on that. And it's very quiet. Whenever you are driving on low speeds, it's very quiet, almost like an electric car as compared to to the normal car. Since this car uses the fuel, the engine 100%, that is the fuel, it's going to, the emission, it's going to be high as compared to the normal car, the hybrid car, sorry. The normal car, it's just like an example, an athlete, yeah? So an athlete, whenever he is learning, yeah, he is working, he is doing all things, yeah? Yani anafanya kila kitu, yani anakimbia, bado ana pump damu, as compared to the hybrid version. It's just like a football team. An example, a football team, even if you give a substitute to another player, the energy is going to be low, na kutakuwa na low energy being supplied, okay. And if you happen to buy a hybrid car, since this car has a combination of the hybrid, of the electric motor, we'll be doing the regular checkups, okay? The regular checkups of the hybrid battery. But for the normal car, the only thing you need is the normal servicing, the engine oil, unless you have other parts which are worn out. But for this one, you must do a regular checkup. And also, the hybrid version, after some years, you will have to replace either the cell, or you will have to buy a new battery. That is after a certain period. You will have to replace the cells, because the cells are the one, hizo ndo huanga zinaisha, okay? So you have to change them and ensure that this car, it has two enemies. It has an enemy of the dust na maji. The hybrid version, the normally hazitakangi kusag kudive in kwa maji, okay? So if you normally drive around the places which are flooded, this hybrid car, it's not good in that. And also when it comes to dust, whenever dust, ni lazima ukuna clean regularly the interior part of it and the electric motor, because the electric motor inakuanga most of the time at the boot space. That's why you normally find the normal car, the hybrid car without a spare wheel, okay? So, and as I conclude, the normal car, it's very simple. It's cheap to maintain, easy, and another thing, it's very nice for long distance trips. When we come to the hybrid version, it's fuel saving, economy, and it's also economy friendly. So in terms of fuel, it's going to economize on fuel, but also the maintenance of the hybrid, it's a little bit high as compared to the maintenance of the normal car. So guys, so if you are planning to buy any of the car, so I will leave this question for you to answer. Which car would you go for? And the reason would you go for? The purpose, it depends. If you normally drive for long distances, it's good you go for the normal car. And if you normally drive around traffic or around town on low speeds, this is a very perfect car, and it will economize on your fuel, which will save your money, okay? So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to press on subscription button. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. So let's meet on the comment section. Just tell me which car would you go for. And thank you for watching. My number is below the screen. So if you're interested in any of the units, we do hire purchase, we do cash, we do bank finance. So don't forget to give us a call. Call 011-2375-777. And we are located at Mombasa. You can just pay a visit, come book a date with us, and come and check on the units that we have. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys.